presentation of the National Football League.
After 272 regular season games, 12 playoff games, one last one on the NFL calendar happens tonight as EA Sports welcomes you to the Super Bowl. Coming up, a battle here in the NFL playoffs. It's the AFC champions and the champions of the NFC, the Atlanta Falcons. Final game of the season. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. Greg, it has been a long run to get here. 2 weeks of build-up, the media day, the radio interviews. It's all over now. Finally, it's time for football, and for these players, a long wait, almost over.
Well, I can promise you one thing, Mike. Every single one of these players and coaches in their mind right now is saying the exact same thing. Let's just kick the ball off already. We're tired of talking about the game. We're tired of meetings and practice. It's been a long 2 weeks for both of these clubs. They're ready to get this thing kicked off, and let's decide the outcome of who's going to be Super Bowl champs on the field. And I know you and I, we got the best seats in the house.
Ready? First carry of the game now, and here's Breece Hall. He looks forward for maybe a yard. Divine Diablo there to make the play.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 28-yard line.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9.
Let's go. Gravity line. Cut it.
Back to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down. Looks like we have an injured Falcon on this play. Without question. Something you never want to see. Especially here on Super Bowl Sunday.
Ready. Back all 80. Let's go.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He's going to look for the home run ball. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. So, on 4th down, Austin McNamara is going to come in here to punt. Returnable from the 17. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. That's where the offense will take over. The Falcons set to take over here on offense. They'll be led out by a young man who's making a name for himself, their rookie quarterback.
To say what he's done this year, Mike, is unheard of would be an understatement. I mean, there are quarterbacks who go their entire careers without even making it to the Super Bowl, yet here he is on the verge of potentially winning one in his very first season. He's got a lot of work to do between now and the end of this game to make that happen, but if he's able to lead his team to a victory here today, it would be a perfect storybook ending to an improbable and legendary rookie campaign.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Bijan Robinson. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
Another run here for Robinson. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 7.
Ready.
They'll look to throw. That's complete. He's got it to London. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. If you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll go again with Robinson. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a first down.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Here's a design run.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's second down and 7. Now this time, they'll look to throw. Whoa! And he will get into the end zone! Great London! Touchdown, Falcons!
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
Joey Sly on now for the point after. The kick is good. And the Falcons are off and running here in the Super Bowl. They lead 7-0. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. He fields it at the 8. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Jets offense going to take over now for the second time. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80. Let go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
It's second down and 10.
Get it. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Let's go. Ready, ready.
On the give, it's Hall. Give them 14 on that one. And the Jets have a first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
That's complete. It's Adonai Mitchell. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. His first catch of this Super Bowl. And good for the first down.
At the 44-yard line.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Again, here's Hall. He'll get about 2. Caden Ellis in on that stop. From the 41, here's 2nd and 8.
Tag. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Let's go. Ready.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. His first catch of this Super Bowl. And good for the first down.
Let's go. 70 Lions. Let's go.
Give up the middle with Hall. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
Brings up second and 9.
From the 25, here's 2nd down and 9.
Ready. Cougar 19. Huh.
He'll drop to throw. Here's a screen coming for Kamara. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Ready, ready. Hut. Hut.
First carry now for Alvin Kamara. And the Jets are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
13 more yards.
It's a gain of 13, and it's first and goal.
A huge advantage to red zone offense is the ability to run the ball. In this case, I thought he was going to score. He takes it all the way down inside the 2, sets up first and goal.
2 yards from 6 points. It is first down and goal.
Ready. Liking 18. Ready, go.
Allen trying to fight his way into the end zone, but they will mark him short. Down at the 1.
Brings up second and goal.
A little closer. Here's second and goal.
Go. Cowboy 80. Hut up.
They'll go with the sneak, and he will drive his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Brooklyn.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
His kick is good. That ties the game at 7.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. A return now from the 4. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Falcons offense about ready to get going on their second possession. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with first down. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. From the 24 now, here's second and 9. Blitz coming, he'll throw it. Short throw brought in by Schoonmaker. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. His first catch of this Super Bowl. And good for the first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
It's a give up the middle to Robinson. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. So, from 37, here's second and 8. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He will find his man. That's the rookie from Ohio State. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. His first catch of this Super Bowl. And good for the first down.
Rookie to rookie right there, Mike. And I'll tell you what, they've got some really good young pieces on this roster.
They'll run with Robinson. And a good tackle out wide will hold them to a gain of just 3. From the 44-yard line, here's second and 6. Shotgun snap, and they'll give it to Robinson. Maybe a couple there. It's third down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 4.
to throw. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down. Looks like we have an injured Falcon on this play. Here's 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. His pass right side is caught by Schoonmaker. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. His 2nd catch of the drive. This one good for 15 and a first down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown Atlanta.
And this is just high-level quarterback play down here in the red zone. The way they teach them their progressions, Mike, it's touchdown, check down. You don't want to take a sack. You certainly don't want to turn the ball over. He knows he has nothing down the field, nowhere to go to his receivers and tight ends. Check it down to your back. Let them do the rest after the catch, and it results in a touchdown.
Slides, extra point, up and good. And the Falcons will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. So now the Jets offense ready to take over once more. We'll try to establish some tempo. Start this one with 1st and 10.
Janet. Bronco 80.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Ooh. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 17 yards on that play. Good for a Jets first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
2nd down, they need 7.
Here we go, stack. 70 Timberwolves. Ready, go. Ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. Hit as he throws and is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Hold the ready.
Here's 3rd and 7.
Let's go now. Cowboy, cut up.
He gets this complete to Mitchell. 2nd reception of this Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
So we played a quarter here in Super Bowl 61. 14-7 is our score. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. The Jets have it here to start quarter number 2. as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Let's go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Let's go.
Here's Hall. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the Falcons' 41-yard line.
Kevin Pirates, 70 Lions. Dragon 60. Let's go.
Now some movement up front. Flags down. Mistake-filled first half continues.
Still 2nd down.
Stephanie. Let's go.
He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Jets.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can, and when you connect, it is a thing of beauty, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
Now, Folk on for the extra point. His kick is good, and the Jets will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Falcons offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. They've been able to move the ball with relative ease. Their first couple of possessions, both ending in touchdowns, but still they find themselves tied as they start with the ball again here on 1st down. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
The size, the speed, and the strength of this defensive tackle was on full display, Mike. He defeats the block, strikes the ball carrier at the line of scrimmage. He's able to bring him down, keep it to no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Short throw taken by Pitts. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. 3rd and 2. Here we go. Not going to get the 1st down. They met him, brought him down in the backfield on 3rd and short.
So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down, so they really have the option to run or pass. So they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. Breece Hall making his way back out there as the Jets are on offense again. And before this drive starts, we'll take a look at the race as it stands to see who might take home the NFL's Offensive Player of the Year award.
Ready?
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He's going to take a shot down the field. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down.
Really nice job there of not only tracking the ball, but then putting yourself in position to make the play. And that's step one. I promise you step two on that sideline. His secondary coach is saying, hey, next time you can get your hand on the ball, let's try to come away with that takeaway.
Ready. Let's go.
Back to the air once more on second down. Good throw, out wide. It's caught. And he'll be out of bounds after a gain of 9. They'll go about trying to convert on third down.
Ready. Cougar 19. Ready, go. Let go.
They'll try to run for it with Paul. And he is going to have a Jets first down. At least at first glance. They'll spot the football just beyond the marker. And they convert on 3rd and inches.
Get it. Crack all 80. Let's go. Get it.
They'll work the middle here with Camara. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. And the Jets have a first down.
This is a guy who's been doing it at a high level, Mike, for a long time. Not too many running backs finding success in the NFL past the age of 30. That's usually when they kind of ride off into the sunset. But as always, there's the exception to every rule.
Now, faking the give, flush to his right. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
Ready, break.
21 yards. First down, Jets.
Come on. Hit. 18 Cardinal. Let go. Ready.
Begin to Hall. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Xavier Watts there to bring him down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Second down, 8 yards to go.
Here we go. Set. Panther 60. Set up.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
Ready. Hawk 70. Let's go. Ready,
To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
At the 13-yard line.
Here we go. 60 Eagles. Huh.
On the handoff, here comes Hall. And the Jets are going to have first and goal, try to finish off this drive with a touchdown. That's 11 yards again, 2 plays in a row. And another first down.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
Ready. Let's go.
Back to throw. He'll try to set up the screen here. And he'll take this one in. Alvin Kamara. Touchdown, Brooklyn. Now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Jets have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. After the touchdown, out is Bolt to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. The Falcons offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. They'll throw out of the gun. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Pitts is the man in motion. Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down. Gabe Davis, the intended receiver, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. They'll look to throw. That one taken in by London. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough 3rd down situation, and now it brings up 4th down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
And he didn't get the check he was hoping for on that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback. The Jets offense ready for this next possession. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10.
Got it. Ready? Ready. 18 cut.
On the handoff, it's Davis. And nowhere to go on that one. They lifted him up and threw him down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
That's caught. It's the tight end, Mason Taylor. And he's out of bounds. They're going to mark him at the 35. They'll fill up here, 1st and 10.
A gain of 18 on the play.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
1st down.
Cut up.
Hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. Trying to set up that screen, but the rush got there too quickly.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Come on. Set. Cowboy 80. Ready. Hut. Let's go.
On 2nd and 10, they'll try to throw. Going for it all. That's caught. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Jets. That is 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Folks, extra point is good. And the Jets have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. touchdown. Out is Folk to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. That'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here comes the Atlanta offense now. They get set to take over once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's into the hands of Gabe Davis. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. His first catch of this Super Bowl. And good for the 1st down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half. And just seems this possession's going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
And here's Bijan. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now. And partially, it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game. And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and they continue to do a nice job separating the ball from the man.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Now, deep ball for London. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down. Here's Ryan Wright now as he is on to punt for Atlanta. And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. The Jets offense headed back to take over once more. Going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drop. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 70 Timberwolves.
The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. Up the sideline at the 35. And they will finally get him down, but not before he's able to take this up near the 40-yard line. But even 20 yards, impressive start to this drive. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Let go. Let go.
Now Davis. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard. Looks like we have an injured Falcon on this play. Without question. Something you never want to see, especially here on Super Bowl Sunday.
On the jump.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
Let's go. Hooker 19. Let go.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up. Taken down. They got him. Jalen Walker. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's 3rd and long.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
There you go.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. Downfield, got a man, and he's got it. again. That is 4 touchdown passes in his first half. Greg, he might skip halftime with the way he's performing right now.
Yeah, and Mike, this passing attack is just really unstoppable. I mean, it is just remarkable the success he's been able to have. We're not even at halftime yet. He finds himself on record pace. I can't wait to see what he does the rest of this game.
Now, folks, on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Jets add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead.
Falcons 14.
After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Falcons offense about ready to take over once more. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on first down. And he's able to push his way forward, a gain of about 2. It'll be second down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
He'll look to throw. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. That's caught left side by Pitts. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up second and 2.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's second and a couple. On the handoff, it's Robinson. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Second and 2. You're thinking, I got 2 downs to get 2 yards. How hard can that be? Well, against this defense, it turns out to be a big challenge. They take you back for a loss at 2, and now you find yourself on third down.
Here's a third down and 4. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down? Here's the punter now, as he is on to kick it away. And this will go down as a punt inside the 20 as it continues out of bounds. The Jets offense and Adonai Mitchell set to take over once again. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with first and 10.
Let's go. Panther 60, Panther 60, go.
Here's a screen coming for Kamara.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward.
That is intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
And it's hard to criticize the performance of this quarterback in this one, Mike. I mean, he's been sensational. He got a little careless on that last throw. Really the first time the defense has won any of the battles against this quarterback.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Out wide, that's Robinson. Now a timeout. Atlanta, that's their first. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. Second and 10.
The Jets 30-yard line.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. 6 catches for him in the ballgame now. This one's good for a first down.
15 yards on
And that's what you call being fearless, going over the middle. That's not everybody's cup of tea in this league, Mike. Some guys love to operate outside the numbers, and some guys understand their role is in the middle of the field, and not only to make that catch, but to do it laying out. It's a big-time play to secure that one.
Now they'll set up to throw. That is caught at the 3. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's first and goal coming up.
First down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
70 Timberwolves.
Back to the air one more time. This one is hauled in. Are the feet in bounds? Yes. Gabe Davis. Touchdown Falcons. Slides extra point up and good. And the Falcons back within a couple of scores. It's 35-21. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
21-yard line.
Let's go now. Quicker, my team. Ready up.
Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Halftime coming up. We'll get you down to Scott Hansen and our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the studios of the Creative Village here in Orlando. Scott Hansen with you, and you know, we've seen some scoring so far. Both teams getting into the end zone, both teams thinking they could pull out the win in the second half. Who's it going to be? Let's find out. Back out to the stadium and our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thanks. No rest at the break for a couple of, I'm sure, weary defensive coordinators trying to figure out how to stop these offenses here in the second half. 2 quarters left in the NFL season as we decide a champion. Back underway here at the Super Bowl. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Falcons offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10.
Roll. Check.
On the give, it's Robinson. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots. A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Now, deep ball for London. And that is incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the third quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
Breece Hall making his way back out there as the Jets are on offense again. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And a nice run there. He'll get 9 yards. Work with the 29.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Set up. Let's go.
Another run here with Hall. Up the sideline to the 40. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. 17 yards, the gain there. Good for a Jets first down.
It's a gain of 17.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
Carry now for Allen. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
Like the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Another run, and again, it's Allen. And he's going to fight forward. Didn't get a whole lot, but it's going to be enough to move the chains. Now, after the play, it looks like we have an injured Jet on the field. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Tag. Bronco 80.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
And once he got his head around, he realized he was in danger. I mean, luckily, he was able to get rid of that ball before it turned into a negative play.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Cowboy 80. Ready, go. Ready.
On the give, this is Kamara. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Now, after the play, it looks like we have an injured Jet on the field. Without question, something you never want to see, especially here on Super Bowl Sunday.
Here we go, here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready, ready, hut. Ready, ready.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. In trouble, and down he goes.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. What do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
Quick throw, taken in, and he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
19 tight, 19 tight. Hut.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. That's complete. It's Arian Smith. His first catch of this Super Bowl. And good for the first down.
That's another Jets first down. 1st and 10.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Ready, ready. 70, let's go. Ready.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. This one to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league, and it results in a negative play.
They'll look to throw yet again. To the left side, that's caught by Mitchell. And he's going to be forced out of bounds. Still plenty of work to do. 3rd and long coming up.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Folks' kick is good. And the Jets add on to their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He'll start at the 4. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Falcons offense ready to come back out for this next possession. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Go.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. And this is going to be caught, but they say out of bounds. So, incomplete pass. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but now after that 2nd down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in 3rd and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3 and out, they better hold up here in pass protection.
On 3rd down, they'll throw, and they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a 2nd.
Here in the 2nd half, you find yourself trailing late. Every single possession is critical. You can't waste any of them. But now, after that 3rd down sack, got to imagine a punt is coming. The likelihood of a comeback just continues to go down.
The Falcons send their punting unit out, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. This fielded inside the 35. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield. The Jets offense ready to take over possession of the football. The lead is 17 as they try to maybe pull away in this one. It is 1st and 10.
Lightning 18.
They will run it over center with Hall. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick 1st down.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the 1st half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
Oh, yeah. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. He is just gashing the defense right now. 17 more yards with that one. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready.
On the handoff, it's Allen. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Here we go, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let's go. Let's go.
On second down, here's a run with Camara. And the Jets are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
They'll run here with Camara. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
It's back at the 8 now for second and goal.
Ready? 70 Timberwolves.
Now this time they'll look to throw. That is caught by the tight end, Mason Taylor. Touchdown, Brooklyn. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
After the touchdown, out is Polk to kick this one away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Falcons offense ready to get back to work. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Back to throw. Throw over the middle, caught by London. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. A big play here in the big game. And even 30 yards. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Now, faking the give. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good throw. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Smash, smash. Let's go now.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. That's caught right side. It's London. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. Now, after the play, it looks like we have an injured Jet on the field. Without question, something you never want to see, especially here on Super Bowl Sunday. They'll look to throw again. On first down throw there is incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark them out of bounds at the 1-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drop. And it gets his team a first down.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Slot man going to move in motion left. Robinson trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
I give that defense all the credit in the world there, Mike. And offensively, you find yourself 1st and goal from the 1. You have to find a way to get that last yard and put the ball in the end zone. There's no excuses to miss a touchdown.
They'll look to throw. This one caught at the 4. And he'll take it on in. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown Atlanta. That is 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. Their head coach, 2 fingers in the air. They'll say no to the extra point and go for 2. They'll run with Robinson. And this time they stop him short of the goal line. Touchdown a moment ago. No 2-point conversion to add on as they come up empty. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Brees Hall making his way back out there as the Jets are on offense again. They've definitely outplayed their opponents to this point in the 3rd quarter. Might be looking to grind out some first downs and chew up some valuable time on the clock. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time. And it'll set up 2nd down.
Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready. Hut.
A run here with Hall. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. 14 on the pickup, and the Jets have a first down.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL might do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game, and the ability to make those 2 things look alike. Man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
On first down, they go right back to Hall. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 5.
Here we go, set. 70 Lions. Set up. Steady.
On the handoff, it is Allen. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
3rd and 6.
Hey. 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. Hut up. Ready.
He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. Mitchell, the intended target. And it's going to bring up 4th down. On comes the punt team now for the Jets. The punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit the field of play and continue out of bounds. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter.
A 3-yard pickup brings up
So, 1 quarter remains in Super Bowl 61. We are back for the 4th from New Orleans after this. From the 25, here's 2nd and 7. He'll look to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
Well, they face this possible 3 and out following that 2nd down sack. Now, if you're the quarterback, you've got to be thinking, get the ball out of my hand, find a matchup I like downfield, and try to push this ball past the sticks and keep this drive alive.
On 3rd down, it's Robinson. He'll be taken down well short of the 1st down. Gain of about 4. And it brings up 4th down.
A 4-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Now, deep ball for London. Oh, the defender able to get his head around and intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Hall.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you, and sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
Bryce Hall making his way back out there as the Jets are on offense again. This one appears to be safe in hand. It has been a clinical performance to this point. Now they'll try to finish up strong.
Ready? Cowboy 80. Let's go.
It's 1st down, and it's Hall. It's a pickup of about 3 to the 28-yard line. They face 2nd down and 7.
Here we go. Set. Cowboy 80. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready?
They'll go again with Hall. And he'll have a Jets 1st down as the tackle is made right at the 36.
It's a gain of 8.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10.
Ready?
A give up the middle with Kamara. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
70 Timberwolves. Ready, go. Ready.
On the give, this is Allen. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
I think a little bit of what's happened here, Mike, is this offense is having some trouble matching the level of physicality of the defense. So physically, they're getting beat at the point of attack, and I think these last 2 plays are a great example why.
It is 3rd and long.
Get it. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Ready. Hut.
Throwing now from the gun. And that is incomplete.
Great pass pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Here comes Drake London, the rest of that Atlanta offense getting set to take over once more. Things not looking good, but see if he can get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down.
Here we go, shot. Bronco 80.
Open man is Davis. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards.
From the 24 now, here is second and 6.
At the 24-yard line.
72 move.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
One on target to Davis. He's got it. Now, after the play, it looks like we have an injured Jet on the field. Without question, something you never want to see, especially here on Super Bowl Sunday. So, from the 39, they come up on first and 10.
Let's go now.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Over the middle, that's his tight end picks. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ballgame now. And this one's good for a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Out wide, that's Robinson, and he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
So anytime you decide to blitz, the hope is that the secondary can hold up long enough to allow the extra pressure guys to get to the quarterback. But when you don't get to the quarterback and he's able to get the ball on time and in rhythm, there are holes in the back end, and they're able to pick up the first down. Pre-snap, the quarterback really liked this man matchup on his running back. He's thinking the speed of the back and the flat can run away from that defender. So give him a lot of credit. The speed and awareness to keep up with him and bring him down for no gain.
Third and long. Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Contact occurs just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
58-yard attempt.
And he missed it. It's no good. And this will remain a 3-score game.
You know, the hardest part about these missed kicks, Mike, is for all the guys that work so hard to put the ball in position to come away with points. You kind of trot off the field. You're hoping that next possession has a different result.
Cougar 19.
The drive begins with a run, and it's all. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
48-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
On the set. Go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
It's a give now to Kamara. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Looks like we have an injured Falcon on this play. Without question, something you never want to see, especially here on Super Bowl Sunday. Here comes 3rd and 6.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Set up. Steady.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's 4th down.
It's hard to play that ball any better than the way that defender did right there. I mean, to stay patient throughout the entire play and make sure that not only are you in prime position to make it, but that once the ball is there, attack it, knock it down, and save a touchdown.
That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Going to give the ball over on down. Here comes the Atlanta offense now. They get set to take over once more. They'll begin just shy of midfield with a 1st and 10. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 47-yard line.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Come on, set. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Tight end going in motion here. On 2nd and 10, they'll try to throw. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Off-balance throw. It's complete. 18 yards on the catch and run will move the chains.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up.
And he's into the end zone yet again. Bijan Robinson, touchdown Falcons. With that, he ties the Super Bowl record, his 3rd touchdown of the night. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. That'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So now the Jets offense ready to take over once more. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with 1st down.
Press all 80. Go.
They're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. 2nd down, 8 to go from the 28.
Tap the 60, tap the 60. Let go.
That is caught outside by Taylor. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
14 yards.
A pickup of 14 on that one. Good for a Jets 1st down.
1st down, Jets.
Go. Cougar 19. Let's go.
Here comes Allen. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
Ready. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Set up. Ready.
Looking to throw here on 2nd and 10. Throw right side, pulled in by Mitchell. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
It's a gain of 10.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let's go. Let's go.
On the handoff, it's Kamara. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
On the tackle. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. At the Falcons' 41-yard line.
Come on, come on. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Hut up.
Give up the middle with Hall. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain. A foul. Now a timeout. Atlanta. That's their first.
It's a gain of 6.
They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Huh. Ready.
Another run here with Hall. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Falcons go ahead and take their second timeout, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Ready, ready. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready, ready. Hut. Ready, ready.
They'll work the middle here with Kamara. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Looks like we have an injured Falcon on this play. Without question, something you never want to see, especially here on Super Bowl Sunday.
Here we go, set. Cowboy 80. Ready, go. Go.
On first down, they'll stay with Kamara on the ground. He's taken down just shy of the 10. And third and final timeout taken by the defense, so the 2-minute warning, the only clock stoppage they have left.
First down.
Still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
They'll run here with Allen. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 2-yard line.
Just under 2 minutes to play on Super Bowl Sunday. We're back to write a finish to the season after this.
Go! Bronco 80.
They'll try to run it with Hall. And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down.
Viking 18. Let's go.
They'll drop to throw. This is caught for a touchdown. There is a penalty flag down. Let's see if this one holds up.
Pass interference. Defense.
Vote now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Jets will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Falcons 34.
After the touchdown, out is Bolt to kick this one away. He fields it at the 8. Now an opening past the 30. Good return as he takes it across the 30. The Falcons offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll start out first down and 10. That's Davis in motion. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
He was brought down by Jermaine Johnson. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
Brings up third and 5.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's caught by Davis. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
13 yards on the play. And the Falcons first down.
He'll get up and clock it and does it with just a little over 40 seconds to play. Back to throw. Oh, what a throw. Slinging it across his body and complete. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
And the Falcons first down.
He'll spike it here. 27 ticks left on that clock.
On the set. Set. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Work to do following the sack. It is third and long.
It's now third down.
They'll throw out of the gun. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That's in the end zone and intercepted. And the Jets are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on fourth down.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. And the Jets have done it. They are your Super Bowl champions. Well, a fitting ending to a great NFL season, all culminating here in the Super Bowl. And, Greg, I think we can say the best team won the title.
And you think back to the season they had, Mike, where they earned everything on the field. There was ups and downs. There was adversity. And they were such a resilient group all season long. They were battle-tested coming into the playoffs. They put it all together tonight, and they can call themselves Super Bowl champions.
Commissioner Goodell on the podium, making the presentation of the Lombardi Trophy to a very worthy franchise. They are your Super Bowl 61 champions.